Well, like it is another time of the day where you get to join us on your number one relationship program talking about love angles right here on Click Niger Internet Radio. And right here we get to talk about how to make your relationship work and how to solve the problems that come up in it. My name is Jennifer Ogo, as usual.
I'm Nasiru sir. Thank you for joining us today. Our edition on Love Angles is Can You Get Over Being Cheated On? This is Click Niger Internet Radio, and we'd love to hear from you. Follow us on Instagram at Click Niger, and on Twitter we are Click Niger One, and of course our Facebook page still remain Click Niger. Also streaming on www.clickniger.net.
Yeah, earlier, so we asked on our Facebook page, can you get over being cheated on? If I ask Nasiru now, he said he doesn't even want to get personal on this program. He just wants to keep the personal
Yes,
things
I can get
private.
over that. I can
All right,
get
we are
over it.
asking you, and we like to hear from you. That's what we are talking about on this episode of Love Angles. Let's get to know your reaction on our focus topic. Now, cheating is an act of betrayal, which is a violation of someone's trust. It's
Mhm.
important to understand that once trust is broken, repairing and mending varies greatly from couple to couple and even from individual to individual. Now, depending on a person's history of trust issues, betrayals, attachment styles, and even security, it may take one episode of a betrayal to dissolve the relationship, or it might be completely repairable after the event. Now it is totally dependent on the person, their history, and the strength of the relationship.
Cheating in any type of romantic relationship are betrayals of the expectation of one has for his partner. But the only way to define cheating is to if you personally feel your expectation of faithfulness has been violated. You feel anger, you feel bitterness, sadness, and betrayal as a result of questionable behavior. If you say yes, then your partner is definitely cheating.
And I totally agree with that. If you're feeling angry,
Mhm.
you feel bitter, if you're feeling sad, I mean, you should be happy when you're in a relationship. That's the essence of life.
But
And you just feel as if, betrayed sort of, and you
mhm,
just notice some questionable characters like keeping some things private,
yeah,
putting passwords in
phone,
your partner's phone.
don't touch my
Don't
phone.
touch it. All
You
this,
know,
and you try to
my
confront.
phone is
Will I say
personal.
confront now? You try to have a
Mm-hmm.
mutual discussion with your partner about
Mm-hmm.
something you probably feel uncomfortable with. My partner start getting unnecessarily defensive.
Yeah.
All these things are questionable character. And from me to you, I'm telling you that if you notice all these tantrums, your
Mm-hmm.
partner is definitely cheating on you.
Whoa, whoa,
What do you
whoa.
think about that?
Well, some people have this saying that you don't need to go through into my phone or go through before you know that you can trust me. That just trust who I am. Don't look at who I'm relating with or don't look at what I'm doing. Just trust me and look at my action towards you.
Yeah, I call it
But
intuition. If
now,
I
but
just
now
feel.
with the world of social media and with all the type of chats, Instagram, WhatsApp, Snapchat, and everything,
Mm-hmm.
now people want to go through those ones because people bring up different type of chat, lovey-dovey from friends,
Nah.
ex, and everything.
Social
With
media
this,
is a crazy world.
now social
I don't
media
think
is
you
a
can
crazy
judge
world.
me from social
Yeah,
media. Like I go
but
all wild out, but when
yeah.
it's like SMSs, WhatsApp
Mm-hmm,
messages, is more private. But
mm-hmm.
if it's something like Facebook where
Now,
I get
can you
to
handle
okay,
can you handle somebody checking your phone, maybe checking your
am I a
messages?
baby?
Now, you can imagine that okay, now you are saying are you a baby? But
Mm.
now in a relationship where both people have already put their rules and regulation that okay, our phones are free for each other. You can it's not an everyday thing. But one day your partner might just surprise you and take up your phone. But when he
No,
picks up
no,
wait.
no.
When he picks up your phone and the first thing he sees
This is a very
a
funny
guy was
illustration.
like oh my guy was like maybe the guy is just a friend. Like I know some of my guys when they are
Ah,
chatting with the peeps, they can't. They have to put Jerry, what's up, baby, not,
no,
and
no, no.
sometimes they don't mean any harm.
No,
But
this
this,
but if this
this,
is quite ridiculous, and this your
but
illustration is
do you
quite
know?
funny.
Okay,
The phone is for me.
all right.
If I'm not trying to promote any brand here, if Samsung or iPhone wanted to make two people share one phone, I think they can do it. What do you think? Why will I have my phone and you're checking my phone to know if I'm being faithful or what? I don't
Well,
buy that idea. I strongly believe in my instinct. Like if for example now you used to
mm-hmm,
call me my
mm-hmm,
partner, not you Nasir.
mm-hmm.
If my partner used to call me, awful maybe
Me,
like
I'm your
five times
partner.
in
Me,
a
I'm
day,
your partner.
please, you're not my partner. You used to call me like up to 5 times in a day, and
Uh-huh.
all of a sudden I start feeling lonely.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to talk to someone and he's not there. If I call him, he started telling me, "Oh, I'm having this business meeting. Can I call you back?" You just notice some kind of changes, or you just notice that he's now spraying a different kind of wearing a different kind of perfume, for instance. All these
Mhm.
things are questionable behaviors that you can actually read meaning from and actually get to
No, you
decide
something
if
something
he is
something dragged.
cheating on you or not.
Wait, you
Like,
said something like if he wore a different perfume, so he bought a different perfume. Doesn't mean a lady gave him a different perfume.
not a lady gave him a different referral, probably
Mm-hmm.
he's trying to woo someone else that is not me.
With the
Yes,
perfume,
it's
really.
possible. There are people
Well,
that are moved,
the
they just
question
love the way you
is,
smell, and they can decide to get down with you in a relationship because of the
nice sense.
nice sense, and you love the
Okay.
perfume. Now, cheating in a relationship now is a devastating, nobody wants that, and an emotional, painful experience. A breach of trust in a relationship feels unbearable. I don't even know how you deal with cheating. We would like to know that. All right, we have a comment. Maybe we should read our comment before
Yeah.
we go back to
Mm-hmm.
what our discussion is on. Rosie Manuel, hi, nice to see you.
Mm,
So, as she said, my dear, it depends on the story behind the cheating. What do you think?
nice. Yes, there's always story behind cheating.
Yeah, I don't want to hear any story for the gods. So,
We
all
have
right.
plenty stories because if you hear when they are cheating somebody and is giving you a story, you can just become a movie director, And then you create
Nollywood
your own
things.
imagination and people tell you about it. Okay, go on. That's
All right. So, many couples now pathways and marriages get torn apart due to cheating in the relationship. Not everybody can take it. It is hard to imagine that something like this could actually happen to us or to you in a relationship. First and foremost, there is a feeling of shock. Like, you can't even believe that this person you really, really
this guy
trust,
is shock you.
breached that trust. Yes, it shock you kind of thing. Feeling of shock that someone we love so much dearly and of course envisioned our future with could betray us in such manner, betray our trust, and even shatter it in such a brutal manner. I was telling you before we began this program that there
Mm-hmm.
is someone, okay, a friend told me about someone else, that was in a relationship. He's actually a male. So this
Mm-hmm.
guy was in a relationship with this girl. He definitely loved so much. He even went ahead to sponsor her tuition fee in the university.
Mm-hmm.
And while she was in university, he wanted them to get married, but the girl said no, she wants to concentrate on her studies.
Yeah.
And when she graduates, they will get married. She graduated now, finished school. She was like, no, that she wants to get a job. When she has a job, they'll get married.
Then
And
another
then
excuse came
another
again.
excuse came, and she
And
met
then
someone
another
else
excuse again.
and married that person. So
Mm-hmm.
he is actually in debt right now as I'm talking to you. He has loans that he needs to probably liquidate and a lot of things. So he's like starting from scratch. As someone saw him was like trying to bring insults at him that he's not serious in this life, he's not responsible because he
No,
has not decided to have a partner that he will get married to. You
no.
don't even know the reason why people
You
choose to
believe.
live a
Yeah.
certain kind of life. You don't know the background behind whatever. Let me not just delve into that issue.
Okay.
Right now, we are focusing on cheating,
Cheating.
and can you get over being cheated on? That's the question we're asking
Now,
you.
cheating is really related to breaking the rules of trust between you and your partner. Every couple gets to define what those rules are. Most people assume it means just sleeping with someone outside of your relationship, but most affairs start off as emotional affairs. Now, if you start playing with your partner's emotions, don't you think
Huh.
you're already cheating on the person?
Can you like give
When
me an
For
example? Let me
example,
have
when
a
you
clearer
cannot
picture.
predict your partner's moves, you cannot know where she is at certain time.
Okay.
She'll tell you she's in the office. When you call, no, she's in my friend's house. She's in my
Oh,
friend's house. We have
oh,
gone to my auntie's house.
oh,
Weekend, you go to her house. No, she's
I see.
traveling.
Mm,
When you say, it plays with somebody that is already in love with you. That I think
mm.
that's already cheating. But
Those are tricks, mind
when
tricks.
it means when you are straight in a relationship, when both of you can predict your moves. Okay, when I
Mm.
call my partner, I know where
I
he is
did,
at. Now,
yes. I know that he's at
not
work or
that
she's at
because
work.
she's you understand, but I know that he told me that he was going for work or she's here, she's there. I can predict the move or she
Mm,
can predict my move. Then we know yes,
mm.
we're into something. But when I can't predict your move, I ask you where are you? Say what's your business? Oh boy,
Yeah,
guy,
it's
calm down.
getting unnecessarily defensive for a
Yeah,
mutual
you
conversation that
understand.
both
So I
simple
think
mutual
at that
conversation
point
that both of you can have.
you're already at the cheating point with your partner. You don't need to be caught in
Yeah.
a room or you don't need to be when your
And
partner
it
wants to
starts
see
from the mind,
it
do you
start from the
know?
mind. Like
Yeah, it starts from the
you
mind.
want him to trust you, but when somebody calls you 3 or 4 under your pillow, you know, you want him to trust
Oh my
you,
God.
but when you are with him, you are silencing your phone. Like,
Ah,
you don't pick some calls with him
those
or
are
her
the
in
signs,
front. You
brother.
understand?
Mm.
Somebody calls you, like, I was somebody some days ago, and we're driving, and somebody come, I just put my phone, click, and she said, I played this script before. Like,
Okay, it's an experience that she
she,
has
do you
had.
understand? She was like, I've played this script before. We have a comment from
Yeah.
Suleiman Kehinde.
Eh,
If you didn't do this to your face, huh?
you
What
don't
the-
understand.
yeah, I don't.
Okay, okay, I think he's trying to say, okay, if
Mhm.
don't be caught in the act. There are some
Yeah,
people that are like, okay, cheat on me, but just make sure that I don't know.
man, that's hard. You know, like some of us like attention in relationship.
Yeah,
When that attention is not in my relationship, forget it.
you just feel you're
I
being.
feel I'm not
But
there.
sometimes it could be stress, work
No, no matter how
related.
stressful the relationship is, if there's no attention for you, you're in trouble, my guy. Use your brain to love. That's how I just say it.
No,
Yeah,
use your heart.
use your
I'm
brain.
team. Use your heart
If
to
you use your
love.
heart, you sponsor to university, graduate,
No, you
masters or
don't. You
Mariana.
don't use. You don't use one bad experience to like judge the
No,
rest. There are people
but
that have very.
like,
There are people that
mm,
sponsor their partners in school and they finish giving birth like they have a very successful relationship.
yeah, there are people
So
together that both of them
yeah,
encourage themselves,
mm,
from the scratch, where they had nothing to
maybe
where
there
they
should
are
just be a
today.
merger between. There should
Yeah,
just be an agreement
the
between
bottom
your
line
brain,
is
your mind, and your heart.
the
Like
bottom line is
they have
understanding.
to work
Okay, we
together.
have some comments here.
Okay. Okay. So cheating can then be anything from talking to someone else,
Yeah,
like we are saying,
when you
when
promise
you've
not to,
promised not to.
like your ex.
Yes, to
Mm-hmm,
engage in dialogue that shares secrets or personal information that you've
mm-hmm,
held confidentially with your partner.
mm-hmm.
Recently, Aisha Yesufu, the activist, the human rights activist,
Yeah,
she
yeah, yeah.
actually made a
Comment.
comment on her Twitter, and she
Mm-hmm.
said, for women, when you get married newly, you should keep your marriage away from your mother. Imagine, how close you
That
could
one
be
is
to your
heavy.
mother.
Oh.
Yes, that means you shouldn't share secrets,
That is
between
heavy.
in your
Oh.
marriages, with your mother, for instance. You shouldn't even go to it's a bridge
Well,
of trust. Yeah, so it mustn't even be only physical contact. It could just
let
be
that
doing
comment. Let
something
that comment flow
that
down
you've
first.
promised and vowed not
Mm-hmm.
to, and you did it. So
Yeah.
let's take some social media reactions now, just to further buttress our point. So from Amos Uka, he's saying, yes, forgiveness comes easier if you try to study and understand all the circumstances that led to it. Whether you agree or not, it's irrelevant. So it's just putting pieces of puzzles together. Really, after forgiveness, you'll be able to see what you most value in a partner and choose to have it less than that.
Mm-hmm.
Being trustworthy is huge to me, according to Amos Ukanau. So not perfect, but decent and trustworthy. I decided it's a requirement for me, and I won't mess around with people that give me reasons to doubt it. Seems like
Mm-hmm.
such a simple lesson, but it came really hard. And I still give it the benefit of doubt and believe in second chances, but living with doubt on a regular basis is corrosive and toxic.
Very.
You can choose better. So he believes in second chances. This kind of
Yeah.
person will be very easy to cheat with because you just come up with one story. It's not my fault. I wanted that. And you just
He will
think,
shock you
okay,
when you give it the
let me
second
just
chances. He's
forgive
trying
you.
it
He
again.
believes in forgiveness. So what we are saying is that it depends on the
No,
couple,
but
depends on the
but
individual.
in a relationship, there's what we call for better for worse. We should learn to forgive, so everything could be fine.
Not everybody can forgive.
Yeah, we
Allow
know.
people to
We know.
let their mind
It's not
known.
everybody can forgive, but if someone like him who said he forgive, he can give a second chance if your reasons are good. Like, that's how I feel. So have a happy. If you still love the person because you cheat on the person, you know, go back. If I love the person, that kind of thing. Just is his own
You
opinion. I'm just
scattered
trying
the love. You shattered
to.
it.
So Felicia Abbas says, is something wrong with me? I am not. Am I not good enough? Am I not
Okay.
smart enough, or funny enough, or pretty enough, or is it
Hmm.
something that was destined to happen irrespective of how much I give into relationship? These are some of the questions you often find yourself struggling with. And having moved from this feeling, let me tell you that it is okay to feel these negative emotions.
Like
Very,
I think he's just being
very
realistic. Like,
realistic.
yeah,
Yeah.
pollution.
Mm-hmm.
Let me even ask you. That's if you are willing to let the
Mm-hmm.
audience know. How do you even have you ever been heartbroken?
Of course.
Have anybody ever betrayed your trust? How did you feel? How did you deal with it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, how to deal with heartbreak is to first of all, forgive yourself. Don't feel bitter about what have
Mm.
happened. Like, And don't go about telling people about the relationship. Like,
But how did you feel when it happened to you?
please,
What were the circumstances that
yeah, it was a very long
occurred?
time, but then it's something that is like a wound in the heart. It will heal.
It will heal.
Just
Let me
forgive.
tell you, for me, because people are different, you
Yeah, people are
understand?
different.
There are people that are really emotional.
Mhm,
When they love, it's like a ride or die thing, like they're just so committed.
mhm,
For if you are like me, you can actually validate my point by making your comment right there on our comment section.
mhm.
I have insomnia, like I have inability to I'm not able to sleep. At that point in
Really?
time, I was taking pills to actually sleep. It
God
was
damn
that
it.
bad. I was having nightmares.
Wow.
I was having eating disorder. I was having anxiety, like a lot of things. It got to the extent of having a nervous breakdown.
Shit.
So at the end of the day, when you see some people not very forward into giving their heart or into being in a relationship, you be like, this person has other person, another person, or the person doesn't want to love me for who I am. Maybe the person is taking time to really know who you are. Start from being friends, because those kind of people, when they love really, really hard, and they actually don't want to get their heart broken. So they
Mhm,
really want to know who they are dealing with before they get into the relationship. So we have
mhm,
Babajide Ayo with our final comments now on the program,
mhm.
and he's saying, no, I don't think so. So we're asking, can you get over being cheated on? Babajide Ayo is saying, no, I don't think so. I got cheated by my girlfriend. It's her who wooed me and made me fall in love. That's what I'm saying. So
Still, she took away all my
still, she
time.
took away all my time. I was so good and dedicated, but her presence ruined me and my career.
Mm,
We had a relationship of 4 years, and then she found a better guy. She ditched me and stayed with him for a few months. Are you seeing the better guy? Like he started second guessing
guessing.
himself, the negative energy. You just feel like the other
Of
person
course,
is better than you.
when somebody leaves you, as in abandon your relationship for another person, it means the guy is better than you.
Just like what
So
Folusho
it's
is saying. No, it
that's what you
doesn't
feel.
mean I don't
No,
believe
that's what
anybody's
no
better than
no no
anybody.
no no
You
no.
just think that person is better than you because
That's
your
what they
girlfriend. It's a
that's
negative mindset, and
it's not
it shouldn't be encouraged.
well
It brings down your self-esteem. That's
he's
all
just
cheating.
being truthful to himself. The lady
And what he felt
you
at that point
understand?
in time.
He's just being truthful. The lady has left him because he feels that she has met a better guy. You understand?
I'm
Now,
telling you now, Babajide, that you are more than enough. All right, you're beautiful in and out. So, further reading his comments, Babajide is saying she ditched me and stayed with him for a few months, lying that she never had a boyfriend and then she married someone else. She's
whoa.
quite happy now. Okay, do you really think so? It's tough to accept this. Looking at the experience I had, I've lost hope being good. I feel being selfish gets you success. I have lost my career now, my precious time, which can't be brought back. Ah, so painful. But she's having a happy life. I pity her husband. I'm not sure what is his number in her list, okay? But almost every moment I remember it hurts me a lot that it was fake. I lost myself because of letting some bad girl into my life. I've been trying to come over and accept it, to get over it and accept it, but the loss I had is something irreversible.
Hmm.
This pain will stay till my death. Ouch. I cheated my parents, my family. I don't think I'll recover ever from this.
Wow.
It's so painful, like you don't
Very
even know what
pathetic. But
people go through, the emotional
My
trauma.
advice for you, Babajide, is like stop stalking your ex.
Yeah,
Stop
it
stalking
doesn't
your
even
ex.
help at
It
all.
doesn't help. Don't look at her progress.
Yes, you
Just
just have to
pick up
move
your
on.
pieces. Like, man, that life has gone. The most important thing, you are alive and you can still
You are
move
going to
on
find
and
someone who
get
will
someone
appreciate
better
you,
who
who
will
will love
appreciate you for
you,
who you are.
make you
So,
feel like a king,
of
like, but
course,
you just have to be positive. If you know, at
yeah,
the end of the day, if you rub off your negative energy on your next
yeah.
relationship, you might even have
Stop
a
stalking her.
worse
Stop looking
breakup.
at her
Yeah.
happiness. Man, you have to go and find your own happiness.
Yes,
He has
somewhere,
moved
and
on, obviously.
the Mrs. Right is right there. You just have to emit some
Yeah.
positive vibes. Now,
Mm-hmm.
rounding off my final word, I would really want you to make your comments as well. Thank you so much, Rose Emmanuel, and of course Suleiman
Suleiman Abdullahi
Abdullahi, for making your
Kennedy.
comments on this show. Really appreciate.
Yep.
We also
Thank
want
you
you
very
to share the
much.
video as well. So, from me to you, 3 rules in a relationship: don't lie, don't cheat,
Okay.
don't cheat. The fact that someone condones it doesn't mean the person can't
Yeah,
reach an elastic point, and don't make promises you
you
can't
can.
keep. Just be true to who you are.
Of course. Thank you to everyone who viewed us live here on Facebook. Love Angles will be back next week with another edition on Click Nigeria Radio. If you missed any of our show, you can watch everything on our YouTube channel. My name is Nasir Yunusa. Stay safe and bye.
Yeah, my name is Jennifer Ogo. Have a fantastic Tuesday. Bye bye.